Today's video is going to be about the Korres Tinted Moisturizer that I told you that I was trying out. Now actually I ended up not buying it by itself. There was a special at Sephora. There was a summer value with a bronze and protect trio that was $29.50. Came in this package. And what you got was the tinted moisturizer, small primer, their face primer, their vitamin E face primer, the one that has no silicone in it. And the last thing that you got was a bronzing powder. So I thought for the three, for the price of one, it would be great to try. Now, I've been trying the moisturizer over the last few days, and I have to say, for me, it doesn't work at all. Pretty much what I've heard about it is true. First of all, the container that it comes in is really sort of awkward. So when you go to use it and you press on it, way too much product comes out, and you end up wasting a lot of the product. The next thing is, it's very hard to apply. Now, when I was reading reviews about it, it was saying make sure that you do one side of your face and then go to the other. And I was thinking, well, I generally do that anyway, so I'm not really sure that I'm following that. But if you're the type that puts a foundation on and puts it everywhere and then takes your brush and buffs it in, you cannot do that with this product. You definitely have to go to one area, work that in because it dries very quickly, and then go to the next area. The next thing is that I tried it a couple of different ways. Initially, I tried it just on its own. I wanted to see how it would feel, if it was a true tinted moisturizer, if I wouldn't need anything else. And it gave me pores that I didn't even know existed. I looked like I had little marks like all over my face. It was really hideous. I had to take it off. So the next time that I applied it using the primer, and that's definitely the way to go. It does need a primer underneath it. But it still wasn't that great. It still left marks on my face. And worse was that when I went over certain areas after it had dried, so to see if I could build up the application a bit, it looked as if I had done sort of like spackling over an area. So you could actually see where I had applied it over, even though I went in right away and tried to blend it in. So it just is a very hard product to use. For me, it was very drying, and it didn't work for me at all. However, I have to say that in that trio, there was a great find for me. I was not looking for a bronzing powder. I have the Chanel bronzing powder. I have a whole bunch of different other ones that I'm pretty happy with. But I have to say, this is an amazing product. Now, I have it to the side up on my computer, so I want to read it to you. It's their monoi, M-O-N-O-I oil bronzing powder. It doesn't have any parabens in it, doesn't have any sulfates in it, there's no mineral oils, no chemicals, no glycols, no GMOs, no synthetic dyes. I'm not really sure what's in it to make it so great, other than that it's a fabulous, fabulous product. It goes on so light, the color is amazing for me. They advertise it as a bronzing powder that imparts a natural sun-kissed glow, and they're right. I look like I've just gotten off the beach and I allowed myself to get a tan, which you know that I wouldn't. And it's like a bronzing color with a slight peach tone to it that's beautiful. Now, it does come in different colors, so this is a perfect match for somebody who's fair like me. And I haven't looked at the other colors, so you should definitely do that if you're a darker skin tone. But this is a glorious glow. I have been wearing it every single day. I get up and I'm not even thinking about what else I'm going to be putting on. I just want to make sure that I get this on and I put it all over my face. I've actually done it and not used any kind of blush afterwards because I love that sort of, well, sun-kissed look that they're advertising. Great, great product. So the next thing I wanted to tell you about was, because I'm still on the lookout for a tinted moisturizer that has at least an SPF 30 in it, I went back to the drugstore this time and I found something that I've actually put on for the first time today, and initial reaction, I like it, but again, I'll do another review after a few days of wearing it. But it's the Physicians Formula Healthy Wear in Ivory to Fair, and this has an SPF 50 in it. Now this product is really packaged really nicely. It's 1 fluid ounce. It's around, I think I paid about $15, but I think because it's a drugstore, you could probably do better when they have the buy one, get one at half price, or all the different kinds of coupons and deals that the drugstores seem to have. Their colors are limiting, but I am finding that a lot of the tinted moisturizers are limited in colors. It's a great little container. Comes like this with a little pump on it. And I have to say the application on this was amazing. I think the color match for me is perfect. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's going to stay looking as nice as it does, and that I'm going to like it over the next few days, because a tinted moisturizer for under $20 in SPF 50, definitely something I'm going to love all summer long. Now the next thing I wanted to share with you is that while I was in the drugstore, I was looking through at the different eyeshadows, and I thought, I really want to look for an eyeshadow that wears well, that looks well, that's in a better price range, because I think a lot of us talk about Laura Mercier, MAC, Dior, Chanel, and they start to get pretty expensive when you want to change it up and get different colors. So I thought there has to be other products, drugstore products, that wear just as well. And I have to say, I think I found one. I went and picked up this Maybelline, it's Expertwear eyeshadow. This is in the color Mocha Motion. And there it is. Let me just actually flip it open so you can see. And I've actually worn this the last few days. What I've done is I've worn this and I've changed it up. I wore it one day with a brown liner and one day with a blue liner. And here are the colors. And the really neat thing about this is for those of you that are not used to using shadows and don't know what colors to put into your crease or into the outer corner or to highlight with, this does it for you. This says lid, crease, brow bone, outer corner. So this really shows you how to do your eyes and shows you where to place it. Now that doesn't mean, of course, that you can't change it up and put the colors wherever you want, but it's a really nice guide for those of you that are just starting out with eyeshadows and aren't really 100% sure of where to put the colors. The other thing is, another inexpensive product, wore the whole day. I had no problem. When I went to take off my makeup at night, I could take it off. It was still there. Really a great product. And so the last thing I want to share with you is I got my hair cut today, and it was really funny. I went in and he said to me, "Oh, I really like your hair on the longer side. Let's keep the length." So I said, okay, fine. I really like the way he cuts my hair, and I don't mind if he changes it up a little bit, because I keep the same basic style, but at least it makes it look a little bit different, you know, something a little bit more funky for the summer, maybe something a little fuller for the winter. So I said, sure, let's keep the length. So of course, what did he do? He went and cut it. So this is the haircut. It's really nice and light. He took out a ton of hair. I definitely need to have my hair thinned every couple of months because it just gets so thick. And I think about a week before I leave, I'm going to go and have another keratin process done, because I understand it's going to be pretty hot and muggy where I'm going, and I don't want to walk around with a big frizzy head of hair. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, comments below, rating below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I think I'm just coming on 600, and I already have a contest planned for that. So take care, everybody. Speak to you soon.